Hi there. How many of you have ever tried to control something like your adult child? Let's be honest, right? As moms, we think that we can control everything and make everything right all the time. And we quickly realize that that's not possible. And so it's exhausting, right? And so for those of you that are new here, I just want to welcome you to this channel. This channel exists because first of all, I'm a firm believer that every mom deserves a support system during this difficult time. And also, I personally had walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And it does not have to be that way. And so today, I want to talk to you about things that you can control, right? Things that you can control, because we all know, like I said, as a mom, our kids grow up, we just want the best for them. We want them to be healthy, happy, and whole, right? That's our wish for them the whole time we're raising them, is we want them to be successful. We want them to enjoy life. We want them to just be good people, right? And sometimes things happen where it kind of derails them and gets them off track. And then while they're off track, we're so busy trying to fix their stuff that we lose ourselves in the process and we start going downhill. And so that's what happened with me. And so I want to talk today about things that you can control. So first of all, your attitude. Your attitude, you can control your attitude. You can't control their attitude. And so you'll see the parallel here where it's like things you can control, and at the same time, things you can't control of theirs, or anyone for that matter, a spouse, a friend, whoever. So your attitude, having an attitude of gratitude, there's something about gratitude. I always start out my calls with my moms. I start out our sessions with gratitude because it is a life changer. You have to get your mind, because it's easy to only concentrate on what's wrong. And so we have to focus on what's right. And so what we're grateful for. Secondly is your own actions, right? Your own actions. You can't control their actions and what they're doing and who they're hanging out with, but you can control what you do. And you're the only one that has the control of that, right? Everyone has that own control. Social media. The next one is social media. Who you follow and who you unfollow. And for those of you that do hang out on, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or, Snapchat, all of those things, I would strongly recommend that you are really mindful of who you are following, especially while you're going through a tough situation, because we get into the comparison trap. We get into the comparison trap of how other families have it all together and my family's falling apart and what did I do wrong, and all this shame and guilt because it appears that they have it all together. But I promise you, that's a highlight reel, right? It's a highlight reel of what's going great in their life. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't want to share the down and dirty and the truth. Where if you follow me on social media, you're going to get the truth. That's why I do this, right? Is I've been there, and there's no shame in it. It's really just learning how to get out the other side. So being mindful of that. The next one is your personal boundaries. Personal boundaries, because remember, boundaries are for you, not for the other person. And so those are crucial. And they always say, like, if you put boundaries up and your son or daughter really has a fit about it, that tells you that those boundaries were really needed, right? People don't like boundaries, and they're crucial though. They're crucial for your own success. And then lastly is how you speak to yourself. How do you speak to yourself and others, right? That is, you have control over that. And I hear a lot of moms tell me how you will be having interactions with your son or daughter and they're super disrespectful to you, but they're nice to everyone else, right? A lot of you tell me that. And if that's the case, that tells me they have control, right? Sure, they maybe have anger towards you. They may have some resentment or whatever from childhood, and fill in the blank. It could be a million things. But still, when someone has that much control over how they're speaking to you versus how they're speaking to everyone else, that should tell you something, right? When they have control, We want to blame it on this, that, and the other thing and label them this way or that way, or having this or that. But they have enough control to be kind to others, but not to you. And so I do hear that a lot, and my heart goes out to you. And that really boils down to the self-boundaries and communication for that. So I hope this helps. These are just reminders, and I know you've heard some of this before, but reminders of how you can take charge and control over your own life, and knowing that you are responsible for you and your adult child is responsible for themselves, and they need to choose their attitude. They need to choose, their own behavior, who they follow in social media, their friends, all of these things. Like, they have to choose all of that for themselves. But you, my friend, get to choose for yourself as well. And so don't lose sight of that. So for those of you that want some more information on I have a new membership out. It's called Grit and Grace. We're starting the first coaching session this week. I have a couple spots left. We're starting with a small group, and we'll grow that over time, but want to really start out small. And part of this membership does include 8 hours of group coaching per month, which is amazing. I'm so excited to get started. And if you are interested in that, you can email me at the address below, and I can send you some more information. So until then, I see you next time. Have a great day.